Hello, this is my 18th lecture on integral calculus. I'm Mr. Nandata from the Department of Mathematics, the Graduate School College for Women. Today we will discuss more about curve tracing. Suppose the equation of the curve is y square within bracket 2a minus x is equal to x cube. Here, if we put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 in the equation of the curve, then both the sides are satisfied. Hence, the curve passes through the origin. But here, y contains only the even power and x is not. Since the equation of the curve contains only even power of y, so the curve is symmetrical about the x-axis. Number 3, putting y is equal to 0 in the equation of the curve, we get x is equal to 0, and putting and this means that the curve does not cut the coordinate axis any other point except at the origin. By equating to 0 the lowest degree term in the equation, that is 2ay square is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 0. That is, x-axis will be the tangent at the origin. Now, by equating to 0 the coefficient of the term highest degree of y, this way we can get the asymptote. So, highest degree in y we get 2a minus, putting that is equal to 0, that is 2a minus x is equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to 2a. Therefore, the asymptote to the curve parallel to the y-axis is x is equal to 2a. Again, y square can be written as x cubed by 2a minus x. If x is negative, then y square will be negative. So, y will be imaginary. And if x is greater than 2, then also y square will be negative and y will be imaginary. So, no portion of the curve will be on negative side, or x or negative, or x is greater than 2a. So applying this, we can draw a curve as you can see on your screen. Now, curve in the form x cube plus y cube is equal to 3axy. If we put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, hence the equation is satisfied on both sides, hence the curve passes through the origin. So now if we put y for x and x for y, the equation of the curve remains unchanged. Hence, the curve is symmetrical about the line y is equal to x. By putting the equating to 0 the lowest degree term in the equation, that is 3axy is equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to 0, that is y-axis is tangent, and also y is equal to 0, that is x-axis is tangent at the origin. Now, x and y cannot be negative simultaneously, for in that case, the left hand side is negative and the right hand side is positive. So, thus there will be no portion of the curve in the third quadrant for where x is negative and y is negative. The only asymptote of the curve is x plus y plus a is equal to 0. This can be verified for going to asymptote chapter of your differential calculus book. Thus, the curve cuts the line y is equal to x, where x cube plus y cube is equal to 3axy. Putting y is equal to x, we get x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 3a by 2. So that calculating again also we get y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 3a by 2. So uh, using this postulates, we can draw a curve as you can see on your screen. Next, how to draw a curve of the form y square into a minus x is equal to x square a plus x. Here also, if we put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, the equation on the both side are satisfied, hence the curve passes through the origin. Again, it contains only even power of y, so the curve is symmetrical about the x-axis. By putting y is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus a. Then the curve cuts the x-axis at the point minus a and 0. Again, by putting x equal to 0, we get y equal to 0. That is, the curve cuts the y-axis at the point 0, 0. The equation of the curve can be written as y square equal to x square a plus x divided by x a minus x. If x is negative, if x is negative, y square will be imaginary. If x is greater than a, then also y becomes imaginary. So no portion of the curve will be negative. No portion of the curve will be no portion of the curve will be above a. So by equating to 0 the lowest degree term in the expression, we get y square minus x square is equal to 0. That is, y is equal to plus minus x. That is the equation of the tangent at the origin. By equating to 0 the coefficient of the term containing the highest power of y, that is for asymptote, we get a minus x is equal to 0, that is x equal to a will be the asymptote. The point minus a 0, we have dy by dx is equal to infinity, and at the point minus a 0 the tangent will be perpendicular to y-axis. Here again I am saying some mistake I have done. Y square is equal to x square a plus x divided by a minus x. If x is negative, then also y square will be positive. If x is greater than a, then only y square is negative. So there is a portion of the curve on the left hand side of x-axis. Now, following this, we can draw a curve as you can see on your picture. Now, curve in the form, how to trace a curve in the form a square by x square minus b square by y square is equal to 1. We can write this as a square y square minus b square x square is equal to x square into y square. If we put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, the equation on the both sides are satisfied. Hence, the curve passes through the origin. Since the indices of x and y are only even power of x, therefore the curve is symmetrical about both the axes. Putting y is equal to 0, we get the equation of the equation x is equal to 0. That is, by putting x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 0. that is the curve cuts only at the origin, that is x0 and y0. By equating 0, the term of lowest degree, we get um, a square y square is minus b square x square is equal to 0, which gives us um, ay is equal to plus minus bx. So see here, y is equal to bx is a equation of a line. But as the value of a and b changes, the inclination of the line changes. Y equal to x is a line through the origin, and inclination of the line is 45 degree tan theta, where theta is equal to 45 degree. But here a y is equal to plus minus bx. As the value of a and b changes, the inclination of the line changes. Now y can be written as bx divided by root of a square minus x square. Here also, if x is greater than a, then y will become imaginary. So no portion of the curve will go beyond x is equal to a. So remembering these things, we can plot a graph you can see on your screen. Now, how to draw a curve on the form x to the power 4 plus y to the power 4 is equal to a square into x square minus y square. These are the same thing, but here is here is some now here see the point up to point 4 are usually we did that much only, but in the sixth page, solving for y from the equation of the curve, we can say that y to the power 4 plus a square y square is equal to x square a square minus x square. We can also get the equation tangent at the origin by differentiating the equation. We can, again I am saying, we can also get the tangent at the origin by differentiating it and putting the value. So if we here dy by dx is equal to, at the point a0, sorry, on the x-axis, a0 on the x-axis, sorry I have dy by dx, not at any point we can get the tangent. By calculating dy by dx, we can get the tangent at any point. Previously I told at the origin, not at the origin, at any point. If dy by dx is found out and after putting the values we get dy by dx is equal to infinity, then we say that the curve is y-axis is tangent at that point. So here we can see that dy by dx is infinity at the point a0 and at the point minus a0. So the tangent is perpendicular to y-axis. So we can draw the curve using these identities. So thank you. Today this much only.